let's take both legs. Let your feet go as wide as the mat. So your knees are separated, and we're going to let both knees fall off to one side. And what we're doing here is just rotating our femur high up into our hips, and then we're going to bring it center and then do the other side. So again, a gentle warming and opening through your hips. Back to center and exhale. Let your knees both drop. You're keeping your neck and your shoulders soft. Let's do the other side. Focus in on your feet. Both feet should be fully on their side here. I want you to feel as you pick your knees up and roll, you're hitting through the soles of your feet and then rolling all the way to the other side of your foot. Feel that engagement through your feet, through your ankles, your knees, all the way up into your hips. So it's not just sort of like picking your knees up and moving them side to side. This is your entire lower body, the entire chain from the floor all the way up to your hips. And then obviously into your waist and even into your torso as you feel that stretch along your waist and your ribs. We're going to do just a couple more here. Let's bring the knees up and over to the original side. And now other side. And let's bring them center. Give them a little wiggle. Or let your knees bounce together and just take a breather. Now, let's find our neutral position again here. Neutral pelvis, legs are a sit bone distance apart, okay? We're starting with the left leg. We're gonna let your knee fall all the way out to the side, extend in front of you, roll in and drag in. With this motion, I really do want you to feel that full kinetic chain from the sole of your foot all the way up through the rest of your body. So it's not just your hip that's getting that opening. It's your full length that feels it. Now, other direction, let your knee fall in as you're brushing your foot along the mat. Hip is nice and relaxed as you do this. And you're feeling that nice heavy sensation of your hips along the mat, resting, your full body weight, and bring your leg back to neutral. Now, right side, here we go. Let your knee fall out. Feel that openness in your hip. And then we're starting to feel that full chain, starting with the sole of your foot, the outside of your foot as you go out, and the inside of your foot as you go in. I want you to really feel that sensation. And if you have socks on, please pull them off so you can have that sensation along your nerves in your skin. Now, other direction, rolling in and extend, rolling out and drag, and we're gonna do just a few more here. You're keeping your abs solid and square so that you are feeling that stretch and openness through your hips. Last time. And now legs come back so that they are in neutral. And check in with your low back. Is there any tenseness there? Because there shouldn't be. If it is, it means that maybe you need to tuck your hips a little bit in, going into imprint when you do that motion. Okay, from here, starting with neutral pelvis, legs are still bent and a fist width apart. We're gonna roll up into our shoulder bridge, taking an inhale. Exhale, engage your abs and curl in, and then we're gonna press into our feet, four corners of our feet as we roll up. Coming up into our nice high shoulder bridge, feel that stretch through the entire front of your body, and then let that extend all the way down through the front of your knees, shins, and down into your feet. Taking a breath in. Exhale, let's roll down. Feel that softness in your spine as you lay one segment down at a time and release your hips out to neutral. And again, inhale. Exhale, engage your abs, doing a Kegel if you can, and then rolling up. Feel the soles of your feet and the weight of your body fully supporting you. Taking a breath in. Exhale, let's curl it down. Rolling through your spine, releasing your hips all the way out. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Curl into your imprint. And soft necks. Shoulders are wide and open. Send those hips high enough so you feel a stretch, but not so high that you're arching, right? It needs to be right at that neutral level. Take an inhale. Make sure your toes are wide and grounded. And now exhale, let's roll it down. And let's release through your spine. And let your hips come all the way out. Come onto your sides. We're going to do a nice quick spine twist. Palms are together. Send your top arm up to the sky. Open and look at your hand as we reach through your shoulders. Let your neck be soft and relaxed as you take a breath in. Exhale, send your arm up and gently close. One more time. Inhale, sending your arm all the way up and around. Feel that stretch into your hip and your low back. You can lengthen in your top waist to get some nice extension. Breath in. And exhale, lift back to closing. Other side. Starting stacked shoulders, stacked hips, and here we go. Top arm moves up and around. And you want to just feel that softness through your neck to make sure that your spine is twisting from tail to top. And extend those arms nice and wide, feeling that stretch, that openness. Take a deep breath in. Engage your abs. Exhale, let's lift. Your arm comes up and closes. And one more time, let's send that arm around, but this time focusing in on our low backs. Send your hip downward to get some length. Neck is nice and soft. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, engaging your abs. And let's lift. Arm comes up and closes. Let's bend our knees. And we're going to gently round up. And we're going to come onto our hands and knees. Okay, so just do a flip right where you are. Let's do a little stretch for our hips. Okay, we'll start with our left leg reaching behind us. Sending it over to the other side of your body, and then gently sitting into your right hip, sending your arms off to the right side as well, and lengthen. Let your head hang and open. Take a deep breath. And exhale. And one more, taking a deep inhale. And exhale, let's bring it up to our hands so that our chest is lengthened. So you feel a little like a lion, extending upward. Reach through the hip on your back side, and opening up, sitting deep into your front hip and opening your back hip. Really work into it. Try to straighten your hips out. And bringing it back to center. Let's do the other side. Lengthen your right leg, sending it to the left and sitting into your left hip. Arms go forward and also to the left. Breathe into your hip. Nice inhale. And exhale. And again, another inhale. And exhale. And now we're going to walk our hands back, bringing our chest upward, and really focus in on sending your straight leg further behind you, sitting deeper into your bent left hip. Head is up. Remember, all posture. Open your shoulders. Allow your hips to take that weight and that structure. Nice big inhale. And release that. Now, coming onto your knees, we're going to come
Lengthening upright, let's take our right legs, place them in front of us, okay? Send your foot way in front of you, farther than you think you might need, okay? Abs are strong, and we're gonna gently lean forward, okay? And you just wanna keep your hips straight, so you're taking that front hip, tucking it back gently as you reach forward, okay? So just staying nice and square, lengthening both arms up, reaching skyward, lengthen and lift, getting as deep as you can. Nice big breath. Now let's take our left hands, place that on the mat, and we're gonna send our right arm up to the sky. So nice big twist. And you can do this by holding onto your right knee to get a twist. That's fine too, but you wanna get a nice deep twist. And you can bring your back leg up off the mat if that's comfortable for you. Nice deep twist in through your low back. Take a breath. And release. And now let's do a stretch for our hamstrings. Bringing nose to knee. And as everybody hopefully knows, you don't overdo this. You're gently pulling back on your heel, sending that front hip crease backwards and relaxing your nose downward. Easy stretch. And gently bend your knee and come back down onto the mat to a kneeling position again. Okay, good job. Let's do the other side. Left leg forward. And again, send it further than you think you're gonna need to. You wanna get that nice big stretch through your hips. Here we go. Send your body forward. And so you're keeping your hips even. And by that, you're keeping your knees coming towards the midline, right? You don't want your knees splaying outward. Keeping everything in and then tucking your front hip backward gently. Nice big stretch, arms coming all the way up to our ears, shoulders low. You can do it. Extend through your abs. Think about reaching up skyward so you really feel that stretch through your back leg. Extend and lift. Place your right hand down, and we're gonna twist up with our left hand to the sky. Again, watch your front knee. Keep your front knee inward. Don't let it fall out. Nice big twist. And you can lift that back leg up if that feels good. Extend, open, big inhale. And let's bring that back down to the ground. Send your hips backward. Let's get a stretch for that front hamstring. And again, positioning always, right? You're sending this heel, you're gently pulling it backwards, feeling that hip crease move. And then lowering nose to knee very gently. Feel that opening. Take a deep breath. And now we're going to bend that leg. Bring our torso up and come back to kneeling. Let's bring the soles of our feet together here. Knees are out to the side. And just relax. And we're gonna rock side to side. And I want your head and your shoulders and everything to start to relax. And again, we're gonna get some stretch in with this final move. Opening up through your waist. Getting a little support and bounciness in through your arms and your shoulders. Side to side. Letting your head and neck relax and reach. Breathe in and exhale out of your mouth. Keeping it nice and wide. Let's do one more like that. Inhale. Big breath, open mouth. And let's bring that back to center.